Hello. Welcome in, Lee. Hello, hello. Break time, hello? Why would you do this to me? Ah. Okay, fine. Let me put some music on at least and then we'll take a quick break. You are so mean. But anyways, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming break time. I don't know if we're quite ready for a break yet. Ads done for me. Hi Blanket, welcome in. Man, Lee's so mean. I just got here. If you don't want me to stream, just say so. Okay, let me get some music going for you guys first. Let me know if you can hear it. I was having like weird problems with the audio earlier. Let me know if you can hear the music. Um, yeah. And thank you for letting me know about the Discord link, because as you can see, I have not, I'm not very fluent in Discord. But okay, I'll take a quick break because Lee said so. We'll make it a quick, we'll make it a 2-minute break. How about that? In the meantime, you guys help me decide what to draw. I put a poll up and I cannot decide. Oh shoot, it's at 50-50 right now. Oh no, I have hiccups. Hi, eel. Hi, blanket. Let's see, I have my opening as a joke for a while and I took it. Yeah, break to fix the link. True. Yeah, okay. In which case, here, I'll make it a quick 5-minute break and hopefully that'll be enough time to try to fix the link. Okay, I'll just mute myself. We'll take a quiet break. How's Sammy today? Doing pretty good. My tummy's hurting a little bit, so I don't know how long we'll stream for today, but we'll give it our best shot. Let's see. Invite? Edit invite. Oh, okay. Expires never. No limit. New link. Okay. I think I got it. Now, where did I put... Was that stream elements? I think it was. Stream elements. Sammy, I'm sorry for this dog or not. It's okay. I enjoy it. It gives me time to fix this. Let's see. Discord. Okay, and this link should be this. Save. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see. Discord. Okay, let me know if that link works. Never mind, I went to redeem emote and it was... Oh, wait, what? Redeem emote and it was gone? Oh, Oh, wait, really? Wait, where is it? Wait, where are my redeems? It should still be there. Choose... Wait, where is it? Oh, I know it's here. At least I see it. Oh, I changed the name, so I made it free YCH emote. So it's yeah, I did change it a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot. I upped the price a little bit only because yeah, it's 15k now. I'm sorry. You know what? DM me because you're a very loyal follower. I'll do it anyways. Also because I'm pretty light on work. I don't think I'll do it today, but I'll honor it just for this time. I'm at 30.8k channel points. Oh my gosh, have I streamed enough for that? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You're so kind. Yeah, shoot me a DM. You guys are always here anyways. So, yeah, I'll give you a pass because you were also the first one to redeem that. So, I save and save and save. Yeah, I feel that. I do that in a lot of streams. This poll was not helpful because each of you voted for something different. Okay, maybe we'll do... Let's see, I'll flip a coin. If I can find a coin. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna send a DM later. Perfect, sounds good. Okay, I'll flip a coin. Heads will work on new starting screen, and tails will work on... We'll make some cat emotes. Ready? Tails. What did I say? Tails is cat emotes? Alright, we'll do some cat emotes today. We'll wait for this timer to run out, and then we'll do some cat emotes. Just more silly things, more silly little things. I don't think I'll stream for too long today, only because my tummy is a little bit upsetty. I meant to stream yesterday, and actually I was gonna try to stream Make Room today, but for some reason I could not get the game audio to come through. Like, it just was not happening. I tried messing with all sorts of settings, and I don't know what it was. It just decided it wasn't gonna work. Which now that I think about it, I've only ever streamed one other game, like one other desktop game, I should say, and that audio didn't work either. So, yeah, maybe it's just not meant to be. I don't know. If Kai was home, I would ask him, but he actually went out to another Gundam card game event. Everyone wish Kai good luck. I know he's not here right now, but everyone, as I like to say, gulahafa. Good luck, have fun, as the gamers say. Gulahafa. Anywho, ooh, you know what else I did recently that I do want to share with you guys though? It's so good. You guys know what the Duolingo bird looks like? Let's see if I can get it in here. You guys know what the Duolingo bird looks like? So Kai hit 1 year of Duolingo. He hit his 365-day streak. Oh, let me turn this timer off too. Woohoo, we're done with the break. the kind of fake break. But yeah, so Kai hit 365 days of Duolingoing, and I made him this lovely, lovely cake. And by made, I mean I went to Safeway and I bought a cake and I tried to redecorate it. Let's see, did this work? Come on, please. Okay, never mind. I can't get it. It's on my Twitter though. You know what? Actually, I'll just link the post because I posted it on the Twitter/X, wherever it is, so you guys can admire it. Copy link. Yeah. Tell me what you think. I think I did a pretty good job for someone with very limited skills in the kitchen. I hope the music's going through. I don't think I changed too much, but I also like went back and forth on stuff, so if it doesn't work, then that's really unfortunate. Anyways, let's make some cat emotes. Okay, so let's start with showing off some stuff we made last time. This one isn't really anything, I just kind of drew it to draw it. But these two are both uploaded to my channel now. We've got, these ones are Cassie, but I can always change the color to make them generic cat emotes. Got the Cassie stare and the Cassie nom 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 nom. Hungry Cassie. Real Cassie's actually curled up behind me. She's like curled up in my sweater. It's really cute. She's been really affectionate lately, which I'm not complaining about. To be honest, cake decorating takes dedication to do. Yeah. I just took this banana cream pie that they had at Safeway. I scraped all the frosting off and I put some food coloring in it to make it green, and then I put it back on, and then I had this like, I think it was like writing icing or something, and then I made the eyes. They had like candy eyes, which I think would have been perfect, except I couldn't justify spending a bunch of money on a whole bunch of candy eyes just to use 2 of them, and I could always find things to make with like the other stuff, like the other eyes. I think if it wasn't for the fact that I have a wedding in a month and I'm probably not gonna have time to just spontaneously bake things, I totally would have done it. But unfortunately, I'm a little bit busy in the coming weeks, so yeah. Speaking of which, I will probably take a semi like break from streaming for the few weeks around the wedding, just to make sure I don't like I feel like it's only gonna get more hectic, so I'd rather just make sure I can focus on it completely. Okay, I'll just start with, so I have exactly which emote I want to do. So you know the ones where it's like actually like 3 emotes and they connect. So like let me so it's like 3 emotes, but the 3 emotes line up. So like I was gonna do like a cat and then have it be like a long cat. You know what I mean? Something like that. So I think that's what I want to do today, is a Looong Cat Emote, because I'm pretty sure I have like 3 emote slots left, or like static emote slots left. Maybe, let me double check actually. I think I can check them here. Emotes. Oh no, yeah, I do have 3 left technically. Just move that there. Yeah, okay, yeah. Anyways, that'll be something we can do. Sorry, this is like very bright. First thing I'm gonna do, change the background color. That's something that I never fully appreciated before, but people were always like, make sure your canvas isn't pure white. And I was like, oh, that's kind of silly. But then I started doing it and I was like, wow, this is so much nicer on my eyes. I have so many animated emote slots open, but I'm too lazy to do something with them. Yeah, I think in my case, I had the opposite problem where every emote I did, I just had this like urge to make a move, even if it was like a really simple movement. But that I think is a kind of unique problem. I don't think most people have that problem. So I can't really complain. Crop and resize. Okay, because I'm gonna make 3 like side-by-side emotes, I am going to make this times 3. Oops. That should be right. Oops, wrong way. Okay, there we go. And then just so I can split it up, well, I'm just gonna borrow this really quick. Copy. Okay. And then I'll put that here. And usually when you paste it, it'll automatically be centered. But I'm just gonna put this here as a guide so that I know where each emote starts and ends. Just do something like that so I can kind of see it. Yeah, so now I can tell where my emotes are gonna be. Animating just takes so much work to do. Yeah, it's definitely not easy. I have to agree with you there. Looong Cat Emote, good idea? Yeah. I like randomly thought about it last night because I see them all the time. Like not cat specifically, but just like the long emotes, and they're so fun. And so I was like, why don't I just do a Looong Cat? Here, I'll sketch it out first. I think the only thing that I would require, for the sake of like making this like a continuous thing, like so you can make it as long as you want, is that the middle needs to be symmetrical. At least the outline of it needs to be symmetrical so it can connect. So it'll be something like this. Although I feel like it should be like pretty big. And then on this side, we'll have some kind of kitty cat. Is this my ending? I feel like I ask this every time. I feel like I should just take this one out of my playlist, because every time I'm like, this sounds like I'm ending stream. I sent the DM. Thank you, Sammy. You are kind. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't know when I'll get to it, but I'll make some time for it. I mean, I've been pretty art blocked, as you can see. I don't know if I would call this art blocked. I think more than anything, I've been feeling a bit indecisive. But maybe next stream, if I still haven't figured out how to get the game audio to work, I will see if I can make some time for it. Yeah, how's life been though? No rush? Awesome. Sounds good. I have my bridal shower this weekend. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm also getting my nails done tomorrow. Also nervous for that. I don't do that much. I actually still need to decide what I want to do with my nails. I have some pictures of what I think I want to do, but I am still not 100% sure. Also, because my sisters convinced me to get a pedicure as well. I wasn't even gonna go out and get my nails done. I was just gonna, put on some press-ons and call it a day. Uh, but then my sister's like, no, you're in your bridal era. You have to. Yay, bridal shower. Yeah. Have fun. Thank you. Thank you. A peak emote with the cat poking their head in and out of a box. Ooh, that would be cute. That is an idea. I will keep that in mind. Yeah, I will try to have fun. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will be fun. But I'm nervous. I'm not used to having like parties centered on me. Like I never know how to react or how to act, what to do. I got my first manga yesterday. Ooh, what'd you get? That's exciting. I don't even know if I like how this nose is, but we'll see. We'll just do silly little dot eyes. Or should I do triangle eyes? Not like triangle, but like something like this. It's almost like a squished oval. Or like a rounded Dorito. Sammy, what's your first manga? I actually don't really read manga much. So I don't know if I would say I have read much manga in general. Like I've kind of looked at manga, but I've never like really read one straight through. I'll just like watch the anime and call it good. Tomi by Junji Ito. Oh, that's the guy that does like the horror stuff, right? Am I thinking of the right guy? I feel like I've seen his stuff. It looks really cool. Sounds fun. I feel like maybe I should lift the head a little. This is all very rough right now. I'm not gonna lie, this looks kind of terrifying. I don't like these eyes. I don't even know if I like the nose. I have an entire tub and I call it my Yuri tub. Oh, wow. Interesting. That sounds cool. Kai texted me something. Okay, anyways, sorry. Kai was texting me. I needed to make sure it wasn't an emergency, which it wasn't. Nothing important. Like I said, he's at a Gundam card game event today. So he's out doing our things. Now, he's been really into Gundam tournaments and stuff, which I think is very cool. He keeps saying he wants Gundam to become more popular, like the card game specifically, because he doesn't want it to fail. So I was like, you should stream it. You should stream yourself like playing it, because he and Vanilla Mochi, they play quite a bit. And I was like, you guys could literally like do a little collab stream, get some eyes on it, get people into it. But they're shy about it. It's been a while since either of them streamed. On top of that tub sits my PS2 game tub. Are you talking about like a plastic container, like that kind of tub? Because when you first said that, I thought you meant bathtub, and I was really confused. But I'm realizing that like a bin of some sort makes more sense, which is probably what you meant. I was like, tub? That's so interesting. You know, like, I think the ears proportionally need to be a little bit smaller. This is a little more cat proportioned. I can make these a little more. plastic tub. I like the Yuri tub. Sounds cooler. It sounds like something, all right. Let's see. Okay, we're just sketching things out for now. But I feel like the leg should be more like a sploot, like it kind of like it's laying down. Should I give it a little butthole like this? I'll draw the leg first, because at this angle it would be like there. But I could one leg there, one leg there, butthole, and tail. Something like that. Almost full with Yuri manga. I see. Have you read them all? That sounds like a lot to read. How big is the tub? Is it like a pretty standard size, like little storage tub, or like a big, like industrial, like kind of thing you find in a classroom? Of course I did. I see. Big reader, I understand. I almost feel like I should just make it like that. Ooh, okay, I can visualize what I'm going for. It looks kind of silly right now, but I think I see the vision. This is one where I think I can just dive right into line art and it'll be good enough, because this is supposed to be kind of silly looking anyways. As long as that middle emote shape-wise is symmetrical and you can just kind of keep connecting it, I think it'll be fine. You know, what's funny is I put a poll on Twitter to ask what I should stream, and then I put the same poll on Instagram, and Twitter came out exactly as a tie, as it tends to always do, it seems. Instagram was very strongly favoring art stream, which also didn't really surprise me, because like most of the people who follow me on Instagram solely follow me for like the drawing and stuff that I do. But then also on Instagram, Viet Beast said to draw Psyduck, and then Instagram had that like little automatic pop-up that's like, oh, did this message help you with your business like business communication or something like that? Like, it was the most random message to ask that about, but I was like, yes it did. I should have put that on today's poll too. It was Psyduck art. Maybe I'll do a bunch of Psyduck emotes and put those on my Ko-fi. That might be a fun one to do. Would you guys use Psyduck emotes if I made a bunch? I think first thing I want to do, if I want to keep adding more emotes, is do a whole bunch of cat ones. Cats are pretty universal, I think. A lot of people have cats or enjoy cats. Eevee or Evolutions. You know who has really good Evolution emotes is, I don't know if you guys know Sebi Yummy, but she has like really popular emotes. Um, Here, let me find her actually. She has really cute Evolution emotes. Sebi Yummy Eevee. Yeah, her art has also been reposted like everywhere. Like people have stolen her art and traced her art and stuff. So you may have seen this, but here's one of her Instagram posts with Evolutions. But yeah, she does really cool emotes and then like Pokemon art in general. So yeah, she's pretty cool. Like I feel like when you look up animal emotes, a lot of times hers comes up. Very cool. It's 23 and 5/8 in length, 16 and 6 inches in width, and 6.5. Isn't 3 out of 6 also just half? Or am I reading that wrong? Isn't that just 16.5 inches? Yes, I'm already following. Yeah. I love her art. It's so cute. I don't think I would ever become as cool as that as her art style, because hers is like super recognizable at this point. I think, at least. Okay, let's drawings. Yeah, let's do that. Make it nice and thick. Assist, and then we can get rid of some of this. You're so good too. Aw, thanks. That's what it says on the container. That's so interesting. Why would it say it like that? 16 and 3/6? Because 3/6 is just 1/2. In simple terms, the containers are just about the length of my IKEA table from 2011. I guess, yeah, as long as you know how it fits with regards to the rest of your stuff, that's all that matters. Definitely an interesting way to say it, but hey, I don't make furniture. I do design sidewalks and curb ramps. And I will say, I don't think I would ever describe it as 16 and 3/6 inches, but whatever floats your boat. I don't know. Maybe there's some other product of theirs that is measured in 1/6 of an inch or something. I don't like that. Maybe I'll scooch the head down a little bit. In which case these should move down too. Maybe. I don't know. This is looking extra derpy, I think. Which is kind of what I was going for, but I kind of like the placement before. I think, if anything, I'll just take this and move it up a little bit. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. Might need to make this a little longer, though. I have that cheap IKEA table that's prone to breaking. Yeah, I feel like a lot of IKEA furniture is like that. Because I think the charm of IKEA is that it's like easy to assemble. Oh, excuse me. It's easy to assemble, but it also makes it like really easy to break. But it's good for like, I feel like what I always hear is like, or hear what I always feel like is it's good for like if you're in college or like in like a temporary like living situation of some sort, and like you just need something that works, like something cheap that works. I feel like IKEA is where you go, but like once you start like moving into a home or want like durable, long-lasting furniture, that's when you're like, okay, let's move away from IKEA. IKEA has its uses. Like I said, it's good for like when you're in college and you're like you need something that you're okay with throwing away after a year or two, then IKEA is perfect. I think I kept my IKEA desk for a pretty long time. Like I think I kept the same IKEA desk all through college, which is exactly what I needed it for. And then once I was done with school and I was coming back, and like I graduated into the pandemic, so I was like kind of not struggling, but like my parents had kind of repurposed my room back home, and I actually ended up living with Kai's family for a little bit just for like work reasons and stuff. Um, so I ended up getting rid of that desk after I graduated, which I will say I got a little bit emotionally attached to it, not for any like deep reason other than the fact that like it was the desk that I used all through college, but I'm just sentimental like that, so every little thing like that kind of just makes me emotional. That is just me as a person though. I get emotionally attached to things too easily for no reason. I will say I was kind of sad. I had a lamp during college. It was actually a lamp that my mom had for like as long as I could remember, and she was actually gonna get rid of it. And then I was like, oh, I'll just take it to college. It's fine. So I hung on to it, and like there was no real sentimental value to it other than the fact that I was like, oh, I remember this lamp. Mom had it for as long as I could remember. And she was gonna throw it away anyways. But at the end of college, you know, things happen in college. You have people over, people get rowdy, and the shade of it, like the lampshade, got torn into. And it's a really old lamp. There's like no way it's still sold, kind of old. Or if it is, like, there's a very slim chance of you finding it again. So I had to throw it away, and I won't lie, it made me a little sad to throw it away. But like I said, my mom was gonna throw it away anyways before I took it, so it would have ended up thrown away at some point. All I did was like prolong it a little bit. But yeah, just an example of me being too weirdly attached to stuff for no reason. I also was like the kind of kid who was like way too dramatic, and we would be leaving like hotel rooms or something after a family vacation, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, once we step out of this room, we're probably never gonna come back into this room again. So I'd be all dramatic and walk out in slow motion and stuff. What's for dinner tonight, Sammy? I just air fried a few sausages that we got from Hot Costco, and like toasted up some bread and just ate that before streaming because I wasn't super hungry yet. I will probably see what else is in the fridge and see what I can throw together later, like after stream or something. But in the meantime, that's what I had. I made this yummy pork like stuff. I don't know what to call it. You like made some pork yesterday that we had the leftover of for lunch. That was really good. Just had that with some rice. And yeah, the day before that, I think I made some mac and cheese, also with those Costco sausages. What are you having for dinner, Blanket? Anything yummy? Is Mom's spaghetti again? Spaghetti sounds good, actually. think I brought up a while ago that we went to this like Hong Kong style cafe near us, like Hong Kong style like comfort food with the baked pastas and stuff. I keep thinking about that because that stuff is nice and homey and good. I like those like baked meat sauce dishes. Which to an extent people are like, isn't that just basically spaghetti? But it's different. I don't know how to explain it, but like it's like sweeter. Like it's not just marinara sauce, it's like a sweet meat sauce. Wise words, always keep ramen in the pantry. Yeah, I think we actually do have some. Let me also turn the lights on. The sun's going down, so it's getting a little bit dark. There we go. Hello, how are you? Hi, Bacon, welcome in. How are you? Doing pretty good. Making Looong Cat Emote. You know those emotes where it's like 3 emotes and you just connect them? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I like the how this one's looking. I feel like the paws look a little off. Like maybe it should be, or maybe, I know, I should do something like that. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Like we just have to, what do you call it? Erase that part of the head, but hang on, I think I'm cooking. I hope I'm cooking. Cooking, thanks. Not real food though. I'm not good at cooking real food. Oh, last night at 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. there was an earthquake in my area. Oh, big one or like a little microquake? I feel like when I was growing up, we used to have so many like little earthquakes, and it felt like it was like all the time. And then as we got older, I was like, man, we haven't had like a good earthquake in a while. We did have one here towards the beginning of the year in my area, which was actually, that was the first time Kai like consciously, like knowingly felt an earthquake, which I was surprised about because he didn't grow up in this area per se, but he grew up also like I would have thought that his area also would have had earthquakes, but I guess they didn't. Which is so odd to me. Not like odd, but I was a little bit surprised. But yeah. I mean, they say that we're overdue for the big one, quote unquote, but they've been saying that for as long as I can remember, so that doesn't make it any less true. You know, as someone who studied civil engineering, I know it doesn't make it any less true, but it's just one of those things where when you live it, all you can really do is laugh it off. Like, yeah, it'll happen eventually. Who knows if we'll be ready for it? But there's not like much we can do outside of the norm to prepare. I mean, we have earthquake drills and stuff all the time in school and everything, but yeah. I mean, you can hope that not too much, like it's not too crazy, but you never really know. Oops. I forgot I put that all on one layer. I don't know if I should have put this all on one layer. The ears and the like base of the head, but it's okay. Oh, you know what was crazy? So one of the emotes I have, here I'll send it actually. The one that I emoted, that I animated last time on stream, this one. If you're in dark mode, you definitely can't tell. If you're in light mode, you probably also can't tell. But I left the sketch layer on the very back, which you can't see except for right by the hand on the left. If you somehow zoom way in, the sketch layer is peeking out from it. So it, like, and because it's so small, you can't tell. It just looks like the hand line art is slightly thicker on one hand than the other. But I went back to like save it for some reason, and I was like, wait, I never turned that layer off. And I went and double checked on Twitch, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's still there. And like, I know it's there because I know where to look for it. I literally don't think anyone else would notice, but whoever's here, you now know a Sammy Do secret. I'll never speak of it again. That's a lie. I probably will never shut up about it because I think it's really funny. I know I could just re-upload it, but at this point, like, it'll be a fun little like fun fact. The not so secret about that emote. Happens to the best of us. Obviously, it's something where like if I was making the emote for someone else, I would definitely have checked. But I think in my case, like, I did it on stream, I finished it, and I was like, whatever, I'm still awake, let me just upload it right now as it is. And so that was entirely my own fault. When I do commissions, I feel like it's the total opposite, where like I'll finish it in a very timely manner, but then I'm like, I need to give myself an extra day to look at it in case there's something that I missed or something, like, I don't know, like I come back to it and I'm like, actually I don't like it. Like, I need to give myself that buffer before I actually send it off to the client, unless I'm really confident in it, or like they're in a bit of a rush or something. Then I'll be like, okay, I'll send it to you, you let me know if you notice anything weird. Hey, I'm gonna do this on another layer also because I don't know if that like ear size felt right. Felt the first earthquake, which felt like a jerk. Yeah, I feel like, at least for me, like, I think because I live in an apartment, there's a lot of like vibrations, and like when people like come up the stairs and stuff, everything makes things shake at least a little bit. But for real earthquakes, I always process that it's an earthquake when I hear it. Like there's a low rumbling that comes with the earthquake, and that's usually how I know that it's an actual earthquake and not just like someone driving by in a loud car. So that's usually my tell, is like everything starts shaking. Usually a lot of the furniture, or like the louder furniture, is a little more noticeably like clanking, and then you hear like a rumble that's coming from like everywhere and nowhere in particular, and you're like, oh yeah, that's an earthquake. And like when we had that last one, I like had a moment where I was like, is this an earthquake? Like, I think before that I was like, would I recognize an earthquake at this point if I felt one, because it had been so long since I felt a big one. But then when the actual earthquake hit, I was like, oh yeah, that, like, no doubt in my mind was an earthquake. And it was also funny because let me organize these layers really quick. It was also funny because Kai was on Discord with his friends at that same time in the other room, and my first instinct was gonna be to go like ask him like, oh, did you feel that earthquake? And I immediately, before I could even react, I hear him tell his friends like, hang on guys, something, like, my apartment's shaking, I need to figure out why. And he came in and I was like, you know why? That was an earthquake. And we had a whole bunch of aftershocks after that too, like smaller ones, but like you still kind of tell that it was like aftershocky. All my family members were asleep when it happened, so I thought I was going crazy because of it. Yeah, I feel like we used to have them, I don't know if it was always like this, but like early in the morning, like around when, like maybe like an hour or so before I would normally get ready for school. I feel like we had a lot of earthquakes that happened around then, like, you know, like 5 or 6 a.m. I don't know why, I don't know what the correlation was, but almost every time, uh, like, especially when we were older, we were in the 2-story house, uh, and our family would convene and be like, "Oh, did you guys feel the earthquake?" And we would always be like, "Oh yeah, I thought it was mom walking around down upstairs, or I thought dad got out of bed, or something like that." And so it was always like, at first we think someone's walking around because like sound travels when you're in a 2-story house, but then it like rumbles a lot longer, and then you're like, "Oh, that's actually an earthquake." I feel like it was also Cassie's first earthquake experience, probably, because she didn't react at first. Normally they say like, "Oh, animals know it's gonna come, so they'll react first." She was sitting at the end of the bed. I was also sitting on the bed, and she was sitting by my feet. And when it started, she like looked up, and she looked up at me. And it wasn't until like I had time to process that it was an earthquake before Cassie reacted, and then that's when she got up and, like, you know, she ran. I think she went under the couch, which isn't the worst place. I know people say like, "Oh, in case of emergency, train your pets to go to the front door or something." And our couch is right by the front door, so that kind of works. Um, but yeah, I think the other advice I've seen is keeping um, some kind of like bed sheets or something, so that like when your pets are frazzled and you need to like get out, you can just grab them. And it's like, it may be temporarily traumatizing for your pets, but in the long run, like, it minimizes how much your cat like claws at you or how much they get hurt and stuff. So that is kind of like emergency response with pets advice, courtesy of the internet. And the internet never lies. Although I do feel like that's pretty good information, so. Yeah, at our last apartment, we were kind of, not like super worried, but like mildly worried about flooding during flood season, because we lived kind of near a creek. I don't know, it wasn't exactly a full-on river, but it was a creek, and most of the year it actually ran dry. But during the rainy season, this was probably 2 or 3 years ago now, we had a really bad rainy season. Bad for California, I will say. And there was so much water in that creek. Like, normally you see like animals and like deer and stuff, like, just out in the creek, and the creek was really just a dry like channel basically most of the time. So it was really weird to see any water in it, let alone like running, gushing water. So I will say that was a little scary. So we were kind of preparing, like, okay, in case of a flood, like, make sure all our important documents are in one place so that we can just throw it in a car and leave. Just in case. Okay, because I made these paws round, I feel like I should also make these kind of more like this. And maybe I can draw like toe beans. Like upward facing toe beans. Or maybe I'll just color them in. Like, I'll just like... little itty bitty toe beans. me. Oh, that scared me. Oh my gosh, that was... Cassie like tapped on my shoulder very human-like. Like she took a paw and just like... Whoa, that scared me. That was like straight out of a horror movie. Baby. Here, you want some of that? Cassie, here. Wanna come sit? Come here. Good girl. Hi, baby. Aw. She's so cute. Hang on, I'm facing away from my computer right now. Here, Cassie. Okay, let's turn around so we can look at chat together, yeah? Let's see. It had a perfect circle on the side, and it also had... Oh, is this cat gonna have patterns on it? I remember this one cat I saw that had interesting patterns, like a perfect circle on the side, and it also had patterns on its face that perfectly became like very thick eyebrows. Wait, that's really funny. Sorry, my model's not tracking because Cassie's sitting in front of my phone. Hi, baby. This one I will probably make. I'll probably put stripes on it to look like Cassie, but I'll probably make a few variations of it. I'll put some different versions of it. Hi, baby. Okay, Cassie's going on a field trip around my desk right now. You inspecting the space? Auditing my workspace? I don't think I'll pass the inspection. It's really messy right now. I should clean my desk up before my next stream. I say that every stream though. But one day I'll actually do it. Man, I'm struggling with these toe bones. Like, I don't know, like I feel like, okay, this generally will probably be like this, the paw pad space, right? Something like this. So then the beans will be like here. Here's like the middle bean. I think cats technically have 4, but I don't know. For now, we'll just do those 3. Maybe I'll go like this. I don't know. We'll fix it later. I feel like watching Spirited Away now. Yeah, the Ghibli like calming music is so nice. It's like lo-fi Ghibli. I think this version is by Slow-Fi. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of like DMCA free like Ghibli music, and then I think a few others. Most of the ones that I've seen have been Ghibli though. Hey Cassie, oh don't turn my computer off please. Oh, she's like pawing at the power button. She has turned it off before. Hi love. Okay, if you're gonna go to the window, go all the way. Cassie, don't turn it off. Thank you. Okay. Crisis averted. Oh, I have hiccups. I feel like I have hiccups every time I stream though, so this is not new. But that's my disclaimer of the stream. If I'm making weird noises, it's not intentional. I'm focusing way too much on those toe beans. Should I just copy this over here? In which case I probably should have just copied this too. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Like if anything, this just looks a little bit like... No, it doesn't look too bad. Maybe I'll round this out a little more. What's that advice that I keep seeing going around. It's just make it exist. You can make it good later. I've been trying to live by that. Okay. Let's do the tail first and then we'll figure out where to put the booty hole. So tail will just be like should I erase part of this? Maybe. Here, I'll mask it and then we can decide. Ooh, that's the other thing I want to play. It's Animal Crossing. I got Kai a capture card for his birthday like several years ago. Back when he was streaming. And I think right now Vanilla Mochi has it. So I've been debating asking for it back since he hasn't streamed anyways. And then maybe I'll stream Animal Crossing. Would you guys watch that? Would you guys want to see my island? I barely remember my island, but I have like kind of gone back and forth like on and off back into Animal Crossing, so I'm sure I would enjoy it. Sounds like fun? Yeah. People could visit my island. It would be so cute. I think I'd be a little scared of like having people join my island. I'm not good at interacting with people on stream, I feel like. And it would be good practice for sure. But yeah. I think that would be a fun stream idea. Okay, I'm not sure if I like this tail placement actually. I know I just said I did, but maybe this needs to be a little more in line with the booty. Better, I think. I wasn't a fan of the shared island on Animal Crossing on the Switch. Yeah, the multiplayer wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. Because Kai and I did try to do a shared island at some point. But it's hard when like one person has to be like the quote-unquote leader. I don't know if I like that very much. Like it made it really hard to actually play together because like it's one thing if you could both like kind of free roam, but it was always like one person's the leader and the other person has to just stay within the screen and like hope they don't get lost. And I think that was not the best way to do that. I mean, like for what it was, I don't know what better way there would have been to do shared islands, but it wasn't as enjoyable as I had hoped. But it was okay because we had our own Switches anyways, and it was like, you know, peak pandemic. I just realized the top of the tail's cut off. It's okay. We'll just have to make it shorter or lower. we feeling about this? So this would be one emote. This would be another. This would be another. Add the little booty hole. X marks the butt. Yeah. Okay, so these are the back. This is the middle, and that's the front. I think I'll still put all the colors on one layer though, and then we'll just cut it up afterwards. Yeah, I think that should work. I'm just thinking out loud. Well, not very out loud. Mostly thinking in my head, which is where thinking normally happens. So that makes sense. You know what, actually, let's take a break. I think I need some water. Let's take a quick break. I swear Lee's gonna redeem break time as soon as I come back again, but anyways, where's my timer? Timer. What's water? Hydrate, all of y'all. Everyone drink some water. It's good for you. Okay, let's take a 15-minute break, actually. I think I need to use the bathroom. I'm gonna try to make this tummy ache go away. I'm gonna put the dew in Sammy Dew. But actually what I really mean is I'm gonna take the dew out of Sammy Dew. Hopefully. We'll see. I tried earlier, it did not work. Let's hydrate. Consume water, please. I'm begging you. You guys have 15 minutes to drink water or else I'll be really upset. Okay, anyways, I'll be right back. Enjoy! I'm just realizing. Did ads run twice? How come Chatty do announce ads twice? Anyways, we're back. Let's color this cat. So hello Alex, welcome in. How are you? Hoping your day is going well and your week and all of the above. Anyway, let's color this cat. We'll put all the colors on one layer. I think that's fine. I will... No, it works smarter, not harder. Let me duplicate all of these. I'll just merge the copies of them. Beep. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, let me turn this timer off too. Bye, timer. I've been good. That's good. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, welcome back too. Hope everyone's feeling refreshed and ready to roll back into this. I probably could have made a version without the pink toes, but that's okay. I'm just gonna use this as a reference, and I should just, okay, actually, also, I'm gonna change that to a different color. I'm just gonna steal the color directly from here. I should just make a Cassie palette, actually. Yeah, I'll do that now, actually. We'll call this Cassie. We'll make a few others too, but for now, I feel like I'm gonna draw Cassie enough times to warrant a color palette. I don't know if I wanted to pick this green. I'll do it anyways. Oh my gosh. I need a better hiccup remedy. Although I will say I'm pretty sure I just get hiccups because I am talking so much. Not that I don't enjoy talking, but yeah, I'm just also gonna fill in any parts that are probably not filled in. Not that it needs to be, but yeah, that's probably good. Let's get some stripes on this bad girl. Not a bad girl, she's actually a very good girl. Put some candy or sugar in your mouth? Ooh, good idea. I think I have candy in the cabinet somewhere. Maybe I'll do that. I'll try that later. I feel like I want to not snack too much because I just got up and, well, I mostly drank water. I was gonna grab a snack and then I was like, nah, because sometimes that makes my stomach hurt. But maybe after stream I will try that. Because that's always what I'm worried about, is if I like eat stuff, if I eat stuff and then I keep talking, that also tends to make my stomach hurt. So it's either hiccups or tummy ache. It's whatever the lesser of two evils is. I don't think I normally color her ears, but I'm wondering if I should. Nah, it's okay. Hang on. Okay, let's try to make this kind of even. This is just a guideline. This isn't actually a stripe for her face, for the record. Okay, this is kind of awful though. Something like that-ish. It feels like like the Lion King when he puts the streak across his forehead. That's what it feels like I just did. Do I like that? I don't know if I do. How do I feel about this? How does this compare to the others? I think I know what I want to fix about it. I feel like it needs to come out like this way a little bit. I'll redraw that since it's all fuzzy and pixelated now. Stripes on her paws? Girl Cassie's hanging out outside. I can't even look at. Like, I know she's kind of got stripes here, so I'll collect this. Just just a few little ones. Probably make one stripe and then I'll just, well, maybe make it more rounded, and then I'll just duplicate this stripe, and that's the easiest way to do this. I don't want it to overlap between these emotes. I kind of want it kind of centered here so that, yeah, I think that'll work. Stripies. I'll figure out rendering later. I don't think I'll do too much, maybe just like a shadow on the underside and call it good. I'll skip the underneath stripes. I'll probably have to use the symmetry tool. Man, she looks so pale like this though. I'm starting to wish I didn't merge these. Okay, I'm just gonna undo everything I just did. And then am I really doing that? I am. I did. this might be pretty alright. Does this look like a gray cat to you? I feel like I've been staring at this too long, so it's like, the more I stare, the more I'm like, she's looking too light, but then I look at the screen, like the OBS screen, and then I look back and I'm like, okay, it looks gray. Yeah, I think this is fine. If anything... There. Okay. What else can I do? Maybe give her a little bit of blush. I'll probably color the toe beans a little bit. He's just hanging out by the door. You know what? Give me 1 second. I think ads are also gonna run in a couple minutes, but I also am gonna make sure Cassie's not getting into trouble. Be right back. She's actually hanging out outside, so I think I was just hearing things. Anyways, I think ads are about to start. Thank you for you guys who hang out through the ads. It is much appreciated. I run them every now and then just so that people don't get pre-roll ads. But I think it is a fair trade-off. So for those who get stuck in ads, thank you, and I'll see you guys on the other side. I'll be here, just chilling. Let's get some highlights on all these guys too. Shiny little beans. hearing crinkling noises. I don't know what's making it. There's nothing on my... I feel like I'm going crazy. Something on my desk sounds like it's crinkling when I'm drawing. It's like, it's kind of when I move, but not like all the time. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think the back of the desk is hitting something. I told you my desk was messy. No, that's not what the sound was. Maybe it's this. Oh yeah, I have this little acrylic standee with like a little Hatsune Miku hanging from it. I think it's clicking on the wall when I move. Okay, I'm just gonna put it down. There we go. Oh my gosh, I was losing my mind. I was like, what is clicking? I'm glad that's resolved. Anyways, back to business. Cassie's birthday was, what, last week? Yeah, like about a week ago. We got her some whole bunch of toys. She hasn't been super into them, not as much as her bird toy. She loves that bird toy, which funny enough, it seems to have gone missing again. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it was under the washing machine again, because that's where it was before. I pulled it out and she went crazy for it. We got her a bunch of like mouse toys, which are very similar in shape and size to the bird toy, so I thought maybe she would be into them. And she does play with it sometimes, but not as much as that bird. Yeah, on her birthday, we froze a bunch of churu, which is like that like gooey wet cat treat that for some reason like cats go crazy for. She was a big fan. She licked her dish clean. She doesn't even do that with her regular like favorite food. Do we want to put a highlight on the back? Sure, let's do it. Here to make sure we go past the limits of that emote. Is the teeth beans too much? No, it might be okay because it's pretty small anyways. Yeah, okay. I don't want to go too much more with this, so I think this is good. Now what we gotta do is crop it. I'll keep this full version. Here, we'll call it Looong Cat. Looong Cat. I will just duplicate this a few times. We'll keep the full Looong Cat. We'll call this one Looong Cat 1. You know, I'm gonna get rid of the spaces too, just for file name reasons. Not that it matters, but I just like keeping it consistent. Looong Cat 1, Looong Cat 2, and Looong Cat 3. Okay, and they're all gonna be cropped. Looong Cat, yeah! Alright, turn this on really quick. We're gonna chop it up. Oh, wait. I was gonna color some of the line art. Let me delete those duplicates. We'll come back and duplicate it after. Delete. Imagine if I deleted all of them. Procreate is one not so great thing about Procreate is once you've deleted something, it's gone. Like there's no way to get that back. It's a lost cause, so I should do that a little bit slower just in case. But that's okay. Let's use this color. Yeah, just so that not everything is like all black lines. Should I like put highlights in her eyes? Kinda cute. if at all. You guys hear Stardew Valley and Infinity Nikki are doing a collab? I was very surprised about that. That's like the most random matchup. I haven't played Nikki in a while. I don't know if I should for the collab. I think I'll have to see what the collab entails. But it's the kind of thing I don't really understand. A lot of people are not happy with Infold right now. And I haven't been following Infinity Nikki recently, like at least not enough to know why. So I'm like I was thinking about maybe opening it up again and playing a little bit since they have that collab coming up. But now I'm like, is there a reason I should not play it? Because the only thing I saw was people were like upset that Infold was like taking a stand against leakers, which I feel like is not unreasonable for a game company to do. But I don't know if I'm missing something. I don't know if there's context that I'm missing. Because I feel like most I know not all game developers are like that. Some companies like the leaks because it kind of makes people excited for the game. But I feel like it's not unreasonable to be like, hey, please don't leak stuff about our games, you know? So I don't know if I fully understand why people are not so happy with Infold right now. Apparently there's a similar thing going on with their other game, with Love and Deep Space. I've never played Love and Deep Space, but I do know people who do. And I don't know if that's like a similar thing where it's also just like Infold won't let us leak stuff about their game, because like I feel like there has to be more to it than that. I don't think that's a reasonable like reason to be like, we hate this game now. Because like if that was the case, then you wouldn't care about leaks, right? If you didn't care about the game. I don't know. I think the whole thing is just very confusing, but it's not enough for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna look into what the drama is about, because I don't know, all I see is two games that I've enjoyed in the past, and they're working together, so I'm excited to see what that means. They had a whole like teaser video and everything. Yeah, but Concerned Ape also did come out and say like, hey, like when I do collabs with for Stardew Valley, like it doesn't happen often, but usually it's not something that Concerned Ape gets paid for. Like they specifically were like, I do this because there's games that I like and it's kind of cool, and that's about it. Like there's usually no money involved and all that, so I feel like that also sparks some stuff. But I'm like, if that's the agreement they have, and they're happy with it, because like they were saying that's the way they want it. Like they don't want to be paid for these kinds of collabs. They were like, oh, I already make enough from game sales, like it's fine. I feel like that's a positive way to look at it, because I feel the same way about my art. I understand, like in most cases you shouldn't assume people will like just do art for free. But also, I will say personally, for me, myself, I don't always mind. If I do mind, I'll say it. But I'm not totally against, like, here and there drawing stuff just for the sake of drawing it. Yeah. Let's see, what do we think? Where is it? Is reflection or no reflection? Do I have reflection on my other ones? I didn't put one on the numbing one, but the stare one does. Should I make it thicker, the line art? Let's see if it's like there. I'm trying to visualize this. I'm gonna go to this one. Maybe I should make it a little bit thicker. Okay. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But it's okay. It's worth it. I worry about making it too thick, but whatever. Give me 1 second. My sister's calling. Oh my gosh, I had this timer up the whole time. Okay, give me a second. Okay, well, I tried to pick up, and then I just barely missed her call, and then I called her back, and then she didn't pick up that time. So I guess we'll see if she calls back. I feel like that happens with my family a lot, where it'll just turn into back and forth calling, and we keep missing each other's calls, or like. I think in my sister's case, she tends to call, and if someone doesn't pick up, she'll just call the next person in my family. And she'll just go down the line. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm guessing that's what happened. scary when Procreate just randomly like springs back to like default canvas, and I'm like, ah. Okay, let's fix the front of Looong Cat, and then I think we're pretty good. Sure, we'll use this. Now we can start duplicating it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll call it Looong Cat 1, Looong Cat 2, Looong Cat 3. Alright. Settings. 500 by 500. All the way over here. Even turn this off. Looong Cat 2. Up. 500. Wait, I don't want it locked though. Why is it stuck in a locked position? Reset. Hello? How come it won't let me unlock it? I'm confused. Crop and resize. 500. Oh, okay, and now I can snap this. Weird, but that's okay. Okay, for the sake of testing stuff, I'm gonna rearrange this. Okay, Looong Cat 3. Settings, and I think if I change this, it'll just already be on that end. Let's see. Looong Cat, look at that up here. Looong Cat. Let's see, as an emote. Should I make its eyes bigger? No, I think that's fine. There it is, Looong Cat. You know what? Here, I'll turn this off. I'll upload it. Let's see if we can upload it and just hang out and stream until it approves. I don't think would it approve while I'm streaming? My model is hella laggy. Oh my gosh. Okay, well in the meantime, let me hide this. And then I'm gonna start sending stuff to myself. Save this to my emotes folder. Super secret stuff. Top secret. Emotes. Yeah, last time it approved really fast. I don't know if it was because they were mostly static emotes, because the animated ones still took like overnight to be approved. But both the ones that we drew last time, They got approved like within an hour of me ending stream, and like I ended stream and then I uploaded it, so that's even like less time. Yeah, just putting these on Google Drive so I can get it on my computer. Hopefully this works. It'd be really awkward if it doesn't. Okay, let's see. Is it this one? Okay. Emotes. Here, I'll move that here. Okay, in the meantime, you guys can enjoy Chompin' Cassie again. Oh my gosh, my model is so freaking broken. Okay, hold that thought while I save some stuff. Alrighty, that should be uploaded. I wonder if I did that right, because it'd be cool if the first and third one line up too, but I don't know if they will. I guess we'll see. But yeah, they're uploaded. Let's see if they're... I'll go back to my channel. Oh, 2 of them are there already. Hold on. two of the emotes got uploaded or got approved, but the third one, the middle section hasn't been approved yet. So these first 2 got auto approved, it looks like. Let's see. If I refresh, will the middle one show up? I just have those 2. I just have front of Cassie and back of Cassie, but no middle Cassie right now. Do they even line up? I can't even tell from here. They kind of line up. Let's see, like if I look here, I mean it kind of lines up, but not exactly. No, it should, because if this lines up, then that should also line up. Okay, no, what am I talking about? That should totally work. Okay, nice. CJ, hello, how are you? I just made some emotes and I uploaded them, and 2 of the 3 got approved. So the front of my cat and the back of my cat got approved, but the middle of my cat did not get approved yet. It's still pending. So yeah, if anyone has access to those emotes, you have 66% of Cassie. And my model is frozen, which I think might be a sign to wrap up soon, but we can just chat here for a little bit. In the meantime, we can admire this other one that we made a while ago. I'll probably go back and like do some recolored versions of these and like maybe upload them to my Ko-fi for other people to use if they want. Long cats are always fun. I'm gonna refresh my page and see if my emotes, if the last one is there yet. Don't see it yet. Hang on. Where are my emotes? Wait, why don't I see my own emotes? I just see my recent ones. Oh, here they are. Nope, no middle of Cassie yet. That's okay. I'm making a silly Kirby animation. Ooh, that sounds cool. I want to see. I think I follow you on your social, so if you post it there, I'll see. But feel free to share it here too if you want. That sounds really exciting. I don't do any fancy animations. I just do silly, quirky little things like this. But yeah, I did look at your profile a while back and I was like, wow, that's really cool. You do some like really sick stuff. But yeah, let's see. What else? I don't think I want to work on anything else today. I have a little bit of a stomach ache, so I don't want to overwork it, especially because I've got important things in the coming days. So I want to make sure I'm feeling not under the weather for those things. Yeah, let's see, what else was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I was gonna play a game today. That did not end up happening because I couldn't figure out the audio. But yeah, maybe that's a sign that I should just stick to art for now. But if I can get it worked out, maybe next week we'll play a game. Probably just a cozy game, like either Make Room or Minami Lane. I know I've been debating between the two. I'm leaning towards Make Room right now just because it's a newer game and they had that big update. I haven't played either of them before, but I've heard good things about them. Alternatively, as far as art stuff, I was debating. I started actually working on a new starting screen, which I do want to have animate digitally for that one too, which I haven't done in a while, but I have animated other people's like scene animations before, just like the idle, like kind of drifty, dozy ones. So I think I want to do that at some point. I'm not sure if I'm gonna work on it on stream or if I'll just do it and then like keep it as a surprise. I'm sure at some point I'll be a little bit art blocked and just decide like, whatever, I'll work on it on stream, that's fine. But in the meantime, yeah, this is what we got. The only other things on my queue, I think, are an emote for Lee and that might actually be it. Yeah. Anywho, I think this is a good time to wrap up and raid out. I am gonna, oh my gosh, Chatty Doo. Okay, that's not Chatty Doo's fault. That's Twitch's. I didn't notice the ads were about to start. Okay, we'll stick around for a little longer until people come back. I don't want to end on an ad break. I'm gonna refresh and see if the emote. I'm just being impatient now. Like, we had 2 of them approved, and so now I'm like, what about the last one? Nope, still just these 2. That's okay. I guess while the ad's going, I'll try to figure out who I want to raid. Ooh, Animal Crossing. Okay, I only started following this person pretty recently. Let me just check and see. Okay, they started an hour or so ago. Villager hunting. They're playing Animal Crossing. Okay, I only followed this person recently because someone I was watching raided into him, but he is doing a partner push. He's pushing for partner. You know what? I'll wait for the ad break to end, and then we'll get ready to visit him. Let's see. Or do I want to? I don't know. No, it's okay. Yeah, we'll raid him. start doing this so that I'm not taking forever later. Yeah, I do want to do an Animal Crossing stream one day. I'll get back into it. Maybe I'll revisit my island and see what's around. Maybe just run through and make sure there's no secret things hidden. I don't think I ever put anything like weirdly personal or anything that can't be shown, but I'll go through, do a quick check, and then we can see what's going on my island. I think that would be a fun stream. Alrighty, are we back? Are the ads over? Man, that was horrible timing. It always has a pop-up too to say like, oh, ads are gonna start pretty soon. So you know, be prepared. And I feel like I just tuned it out a little bit, so I'd never notice it. Anyways, let's raid Jomar. Jomar is someone I found recently through a raid of someone else I was watching, but they're partner pushing and they're villager hunting on Animal Crossing, so I think that'll be a fun one to raid out too. He had a pretty cool raid intro last time I saw, but like I said, I haven't watched him a whole lot, so we'll see. We'll go see what the vibe is. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for keeping me company pretty much. Yeah, same old usual stuff. I don't think I'll stream anymore this week. I was kind of, like I said, I have a lot of stuff this weekend, and then I have a feeling next weekend I feel like is gonna be the start of a lot of busyness. See you at the bridal shower? Yeah, see you at the bridal shower. Yeah, after the bridal shower, we start the countdown of like the last month going into the wedding. So I don't know, I might take a break from streaming at some point, maybe 1 or 2 between now and the wedding, but I don't think I'll plan to stream super regularly as we start to lock in. But anyways, thank you for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. I'll send some raid messages and we'll go say hello to Jomar. Here's a raid message. Here's a sub raid message if you're subscribed and can use emotes. Just copy that, and then when we go visit Jomar, we can go say hello. All right. Yeah, good night everyone. Bye bye.